Okay, day's the 24th. Just another day making a quick video. Got to react to something. So today I'm going to react to Afroman and the bullshit, stupid as fuck lawsuit filed by the Adams County Sheriff's deputies. They busted into this man's goddamn house in the middle of the damn night. Did knock on the door and say, can we come in? Here's a warrant. No knock warrant. Busted in on some bullshit. Talk about kidnapping. Nobody was there. It's kind of like the man said. It's like they were trying to kill him or something. But this is where it just gets me. He makes some songs about it. Will you help me fix my door? Lemon pound cake. And because he used the footage of them breaking into his house, these dumbass fucks are trying to sue him. So wait a minute, let me get this straight. If you do anything to me, you have qualified immunity. If I put your ass out there, you want to sue me. Ain't that rich as fuck? Qualified immunity needs to be really modified. I wouldn't get rid of it completely because there would be a bunch of frivolous ass lawsuits. But this is some stupid shit. What about this one for qualified immunity? A cop has a confidential informant, CI. The individual committed a crime, but they wanted to keep the CI out there so they could keep getting intel. So they frame an innocent woman of the crime. The woman spent 3 years in prison. Then it was discovered what happened. When they went to, you know what the officer claimed and got? Qualified immunity for falsely putting a woman in prison for 3 years to cover up for her CI. Another one, guy stole a bunch of money, got qualified immunity. Stole money. How can you say you didn't know that you couldn't steal money? How can you say you didn't know that you're not supposed to set somebody up for somebody else's crime so you can keep getting intel from the streets? This is nothing but, I don't even know what the hell it is. I mean, it would be like the guys who killed George Floyd sitting around trying to sue the guy who videotaped it and put it out there. It'll be like the guy, Eric Gardner in New York, the officer who choked his ass out and killed him. It'll be like him going, oh, we're going to sue the guy who was videoing. I mean, they did kill his ass, if y'all remember. Yeah. This is ridiculous. All of these stupid things. What about this one? The cop who was running license plates for a drug dealer so he could get rid of his competition got qualified immunity because in the daily job of him being a police officer, he runs plates. Where's the FOP on this bullshit? It's nowhere. Except for saying, yes, that's right, so I qualified immunity. Well, shouldn't the people have qualified immunity? I mean, that should be a defense somebody should try one day. I did this, and this. This cop came to my house. I beat the fuck out of him. And it's because he had qualified immunity and I feared for my life. Yeah, Supreme Court said they can say they fear for their life. And because of that, they can do whatever. What about if a person goes, he was armed, I feared for my life, and if he did something to me, he would get qualified immunity and get away with it? What if a jury went like, you know what? That's absolutely right. You did have a right to take him down. It's like in some states, you know, if you're so-called resist arrest, and it was a fraudulent arrest to begin with, they cannot arrest you for anything, including harming that police officer, if it was not a legitimate arrest in some states. They need to make that nationwide. You know, like these people, these idiots who will arrest you to get your ID, even though you don't have to ID unless you have a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. But they'll arrest you just to get your ID and then cut you loose. Qualified immunity. I hope these guys get rusted. I mean, have you ever heard of the Streisand effect? They were so damn dumb to put their names on it. They could have just let it die down. I don't think those videos had more than a couple 100,000 views, so nobody would have seen it. Nobody would have cared. I didn't hear about it. Guess what? I'm looking at lemon pound cake. I'm looking at, can you help me fix my door? Why did you turn off my cameras? All the videos he made. Whoever's their lawyer is the stupidest idiot in the world. I can't wait to see them lose. They say crap like, oh, if you eliminate qualified immunity, no one will be a cop. You know, qualified immunity was created by the Supreme Court. There was no laws about it. They just all of a sudden, oh, that's a good idea. You should have qualified immunity in the 1980s. Last time I checked, for over 100 and some years, there were cops with no qualified immunity. The state of Colorado has no qualified, they banished qualified immunity. Guess what? Nobody quit. It's people making bullshit excuses. Do you know that a cop is not allowed to sleep with a hooker? Except for in one state, Hawaii. And then when the Hawaii legislature went like, you know what, this doesn't make any sense. Why can you sleep with a hooker as a cop? To gather evidence. What evidence? The clap? So we're going to make it like the other 49 states where you can't sleep with hookers. The cops in the union protested saying it'll create crime. How comes there's no great crime in the rest of the country? Got to stop this shit. It's like that, I don't know what it's called, but the program where you pass over used equipment from the military to law enforcement. Well, during the Obama administration, he blocked some things. You know, Fraternal Order Police was all crazy about it. Oh, they're and I'm blah, 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 blah. And then, did you know what they were? It was like, well, the only thing that the administration blocked were wartime materials, stuff that shouldn't be used against, people. It should be used against your enemies. So, I mean, they just made so much shit up. Dude was just standing, the president of Fraternal Order Police just standing there. Somebody's like reading off, well, why do you need bayonets? Then he goes, well, officers can use it to open things. Because somebody was denying them. It's like Juicy Smoothie, Jussie Smollett. Remember how originally the DA didn't want to prosecute him, or didn't want to, I think they wanted to prosecute him, but it's like they weren't going to prosecute. Police union went crazy. No confidence. You need to resign right now. Okay. So they're holding a press conference with Cook County sheriffs and all the chiefs of police in Cook County, talking about how the DA needed to resign immediately and all this stuff. They had no confidence in her. And it was so funny. This is when you know somebody's full of fucking shit. The president of FOP was talking about it, and then a reporter goes, well, I have no idea what the thing was about. It's about 3 officers in Chicago. Well, the case of, these 3 officers where they just let them go, or the DA decided not to prosecute. So shouldn't those be re-examined also? Dude stopped his tracks. He was like, then he started into this bullshit, like a good fucking politician. Well, we shouldn't be addressing things like that. That's something different, blah, blah. No, it's the same damn thing. If 3 cops get away for something, then Juicy Smoothie should probably get away from claiming some Nigerians wearing MAGA hats, whatever. MAGA hats? Check Kanye West. Shit. Dumb shit, dumb shit, dumb shit. Why would anybody be that fucking dumb? I know what it is. They want to be able to stop people from recording somehow, like ease it in or something like that. Whatever. I'm done with this shit. This world's gotten so fucked up. So anyway, I found this seller on Etsy. He was selling these really cheap, cheaper than I've been able to get them in the past. So these are black lighters. For, the listing is actually for these to be personalized, but he actually allowed you to buy them without personalization. So I bought a bunch of them just to engrave to give out to clients. Even comes with this nice little case and everything. Yeah, so just to finish this up, I finally put that little switch on for the RA2, so you don't have to go in unhooking stuff, and you just go boop, 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 and go between the Y-axis and the RA2. But it was so funny, give it to my wife to put in there. And at some point I go like, well, what did the instructions say? She goes, there's no instructions. I'm like, there were no instructions in the box? Nope, there was no instructions, just a packing list. Oh, okay. So a little later that day I go in there as we're trying, she's asked me where to like mount it and stuff. And I see the box, I pull it out. There are the instructions. It's like, I thought you said there were no instructions. She goes, there were no instructions. Hold damn things up. Instructions. And then she had the bright balls to tell me I only read the one side. I didn't turn it over. Let me tell you a story. I bought a brand new car, sports car. Very first day on in the car. And we're driving along. And I decided to, I need to make a turnaround. So I, do kind of like a little U-turn thing. And I'm going like, I'm not sure if I'm clear of this curb. Can you look out and see if I'm clear? She goes, you're clear. Crotch! Onto the curb. And I look over and I go like, I thought you said I was clear. She goes, I thought you were clear. And I go, did you even look out the window to see if I was clear? She goes, no, I thought you were clear. Didn't even look, check, anything, just thought I was clear. That gives you an example. I'm out of here.